Soloing, something near and dear to the heart of every guitar player. There's a few things I want to talk about today that I think will help anybody, achieve what they're going for as far as soloing. One is vibrato. Vibrato is very important. And I'll tell you exactly why. Because it really portrays the soul and the emotion that you're going for. And let's take a slow blues, for example. Minor blues in B here. Now you can bend a note, and you can put vibrato on it, and you can put 3 different types: slow, medium, and fast. That's pretty much it. Let's say, start here. And you kind of take the same basic thing and do it with a medium vibrato. Then you can take it, the same thing, and do it with fast vibrato, like this. So there are a lot of different uses for vibrato. It just depends on what you're going for and what emotion you want to portray. My personal favorite is the medium vibrato. I think it has the nicest, feel and soul to it. Another thing I want to talk about is phrasing. Phrasing is very important because it kind of separates, guitar players, and gives them their own signature sound. We're going to take like a simple riff, and I'm going to show you how other guys would phrase it and how I would phrase it. We'll take this. Now, if I was Jeff Beck, he would probably phrase it something like this. Kind of use the tremolo bar and some of these half bend things. And if I was like B.B. King, different things like that, and I would kind of, phrase it kind of like this. Different ways like that. Phrasing really defines a guitar player. It's just the little nuances that separate everybody, because we're all playing the same phrases and the same scales and the same modes, but it's just the little things that guitar players put on just their sound and their style that really defines them. Another thing important to soloing is muting. You wouldn't think about that playing at the level that I'm playing at, but honestly, muting is really important because it really, like in slide, really makes all the notes really defined. Here's an example. If kind of playing these really fast runs. Use your palm and you kind of mute it down by the bridge, and when you're playing like those really fast things, you kind of get this kind of. And what it does is it creates this really staccato thing, but combined with like a really decent solo sound, it really gives you this definition that you really need. very, very important because it really kind of defines, the notes and the phrases. It's really important. But a good thing to do is just you're muting here with your palm. That's kind of the only muting technique that I really use is this one here down here. And you just kind of, as you want to back off on, you just kind of raise up your arm a little bit, and then the strings open up. The final thing I'm going to talk about when it comes to soloing is this thing I call Know Your Fretboard. And basically what we're going to use is the key of B as an example. We're going to take the open B, and then we're going to find all the other Bs on the fretboard. So we got this, open, and... So you know all the different Bs on the fretboard now. So the thing is, what I do is I take like a phrase like this. And what it is just like being able to play that same phrase anywhere on the fretboard. And what you do, you get different voicings, you get a whole different, a bunch of different places you can go after that. So as you can see, knowing your fretboard really helps you as a guitar player. It makes you more well-rounded, it gives you a better vocabulary of licks, and it really creates a different sound and textures, throughout. That combined with vibrato, phrasing, and tone really, represent all the elements of a good soloist.